I was born into a family of 11 children with absolutely loving and supporting parents that were fantastic, and raised us with a strong basis in Christianity through the guise of Catholicism. As I went through school and I found that I was gifted as a little bit better than average athlete, which eventually ended up giving me a scholarship to come here in Texas to play ball and to get my college degree, after which I was given a full scholarship to go on for a master's degree. During that time I met my wife. We were married and raised two wonderful children who were successful at everything they did. Life was very good. We spent 32 years together. My professional career basically did very well as well. My Christianity at that point in time would be described loosely as give it or take it or leave it Catholic, and really basically didn't have a need in my life for God. And Ginger began to get very ill. She began to develop serious pains in her lower back and her legs, which we began to go to doctor after doctor looking to find out what this was, and no one seemed to be able to answer the question. My daughter Christine and Trace had asked Jerry from the fellowship to come and pray over Ginger at the house. So when they got there, Jerry and the elders, the first thing that Jerry said in his prayer was, "Lord, we thank you for all the blessings that you've given us in our life." And I thought, whoa, I didn't expect that to be the first thing. And the more we prayed our way around the room and got to me, the more I realized that my whole life had been structured by God, and that all these things that had happened to me had been the result of blessings that He's given me. And it just brought me to my knees, and I really, really wanted to begin to develop a relationship with the Lord. Well, after Ginger died, I really wanted to grow my relationship with Christ. Some members of the church invited me to join them in a Bible study. It was called Experiencing God. And I remember going through the homework one night of the Experiencing God, and one of the homework assignments that they had was 2 pages of descriptions and names that the Bible uses to describe God and Jesus Christ. And there were literally 300 or 400 descriptions and names on these pages. As I read down through them very late at night, one of the names just exploded off the page to me, and that was that our God was a jealous God. And I thought, whoa, that's unusual. I guess that means that we shouldn't love any other God above the one true God. And then I thought, well, I guess that also means that we shouldn't love money more than we love God, or our jobs more than we love God, or anything more than we love God. And as clearly as I've ever heard anything in my life, at that point in time, I heard the Lord tell me that, John, until you learn to love me the way you love her, there will never be anyone else in your life. This was the first time I really understood what a relationship with Christ really meant, and it moved from my head to my heart. I realized that God had taken a very windy path to get me to this point where I truly understood and desired to make my life closer to Christ with every step that I took.